Yo, Theo here. A beautiful day. Um, I had 3 clients this morning, and then I had my own workout, back workout. Now I have some time to sit here in the sun, really nice. It's like 20 degrees Celsius, one of the hottest days so far, I think. And yeah, I have some time to soak in some sun, some vitamin D, but also talk to you guys for a bit. But I'm in a park and there's some people around and it's a little bit awkward, so I'm gonna keep my volume down. At least there's no wind, so I think you'll be able to hear me good. Uh, I had a last session with my favorite client today. I gotta call him my favorite client. Such a cool guy, a guy from the Netherlands that's been working here, and like he got so screwed up by Corona and quarantine thing. Uh, he had sold his apartment, quit his job because he was supposed to move to another country to work there, but that country took the whole quarantine thing really seriously. So no, he wasn't allowed to enter the country, and all of a sudden he was stranded in Sweden with no apartment and no job. But he's been so cool about it. He's been like, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, it's strange times, but what you gonna do, you know? Um, but yeah, he wanted to continue with me, but since the future is uncertain, he might come back, but it might have been our last session, so that's too bad. Good work ethic. He's one of the few people who's honest about training to wanting to look better. You know, I've noticed a lot of people seem to think something ugly with wanting to look better, and that's we're gonna talk about today why that's completely okay and why everyone should bodybuild to some extent. Just gotta say that this guy, he told me that my triceps have been getting bigger. You see there? Yeah, the tris, and you don't know how happy it made me. It's been, I've considered my triceps my worst body part for quite a while and been putting some extra attention to it on this bulk, so it made me really happy there. Yeah, gonna miss that guy. So yes, we're gonna talk about today why everyone should bodybuild. To some extent, let's say, what I mean by that is not that everyone should go all in like I do. You don't have to, but everyone should just be honest about, come on. First of all, I think it's completely fine that you want to work out to look a little better. It shouldn't be your only reason to work out. Your priority should probably be your health, being strong and healthy, fit, feeling good. But after that, it's completely fine. It's not strange. To a big degree, looks and health correlate very well. So you can't have one without the other, really. Like, some people come to me when we start training and say, like, yeah, I don't care about looks. I don't care. I just want to be stronger and healthier. And why is that important to say? I think it's two things. It's how one of those cliches that everyone knows isn't true, but looks doesn't. It's what's on the inside that matters. I think it's a little bit of that the people think it's something ugly, bad behavior to want to look better. No, that's not noble reasons to work out. You should only care about health and stuff. And I think another thing is that it seems people think it's harder, they can, without really seeing any change in the physique, they can train to, be able to do a little bit more each workout. More weight, more reps, whatever it may be. It's like, yeah, I think people don't want to get let down by themselves or whatever. If they decided that, I want to change the way I look, and nothing happens, they'll feel bad about themselves. But I'm going to tell you why bodybuilding, really, shaping your body, should be part of what you do. Like, first of all, it's such I don't even know the words to use for it, but if you center your training a lot around body composition, it's such a great, when you're on that mission, it's a good motivation to learn about stuff, and like nutrition, like exercises, volume, intensity, everything. Like, because you're the end product. It's like you have so good reasons. When you think, how can I bring out my shoulders more? You think, for instance, maybe you think, I need to do one more exercise on the workout that I train my shoulders. Maybe I have to train my shoulders more frequently. I'll try training them 3 times per week instead of 2 for a while, or something like that. Or when you want to carve out, lose some fat. I mean, be honest. I mean, if you aren't like very overweight, say that you just don't really have very visible abs, and you're a guy, for instance. I mean, you're not fat then. You can be healthy looking like that. So let's be honest. That part is about looks most of the time. And yeah, when you're honest with yourself, yeah, I want to. My goal is to show my abs. It's going to be much easier. You're just working against this now. Towards this. I mean, again, not against it, towards it. And yeah, I think it's a noble thing. You know how I talked about in my last video, how you should be grateful to be able to, that the challenges in your life are the challenges that you pick, and not challenges you just have to be, not a bear appearing and wanting to eat you. You have to go and take the challenge. And we should also be grateful that the reason we build muscle isn't because we're struggling to survive. We should be grateful that we have this opportunity now to build muscle, not only for functionality, but also building. I call it like your body. Yeah, thank you. Have you seen the South Park episode called The F Word? Well, one of those guys just went by. Where were we? I have to pause, sorry. Yeah, now I remember. Like, be grateful that you don't only do physical exercise for, like, actually trying to survive. Be grateful that you have this opportunity to actually forge your body. Yeah, that's. I want you to look at your body as a piece of art you're doing. I mean, it's great to have different hobbies. Like if you're into knitting or something, you know how you think it's cool that you get better at that, and you can knit faster and maybe more complex things. Like knitting is just one example. It could be anything really, but isn't it cool that your body can be like this? Instead of, I think it's so funny. People, most things that define people nowadays are things that aren't really part of them. Their clothes, the cool Ray-Ban sunglasses they have, those cool earphones, that bag, one of these you can have instead of an actual backpack. That bag with this cool, hip, new brand. All of those things that aren't really a part of you, they're just stuff. But your body is, to some extent, if you want to be very spiritual, your body really is, material too. But, there is some connection. You are your body to some extent. And isn't it cool that you can work on this as a piece of art? You make yourself a piece of art. Yeah, it's just fun. It's so cool. So yeah, wasn't my best video, I think, this, but everyone should bodybuild. It's a lot of fun. It's great motivation to learn and find out more about your body. It's harder because if you're working for strength, for instance, you could get fatter and stronger. For instance, you could get unhealthier and stronger. But bodybuilding, I mean, depending on how far you take it, of course, but like me, I want to be an example. I want to be someone people look to, and I want people to know that I know what I'm talking about when they see me. So I go that little extra step, being a little extreme with it. I would say for most people, just go one. I train 6 times per week most times. 3 or 4 times per week should be a goal for most people. I think strength training, and you can reach a really, really, really high level And you're gonna find good habits from this. You'll learn, instead of junk food, instead of something, you know, when you want something, if you want to lose weight, you know, if you have that thought, I want to see my abs, you know, you're gonna be a little more, even if you still have cravings, if you're kind of sugar addict or something, you know, you're still just working towards this. You'll try to find, what can I have instead? Oh, here's a protein bar that's low sugar, and instead of, you know, 500 calories, it's 250 calories. You know, bodybuilding is such a good goal. The goal of bodybuilding, forging your body, is gonna make you. Yeah. I can't find the good words to say it, but you get it. Bodybuilding leads to good habits when you do it reasonably. Competition bodybuilding isn't too healthy, especially right before the show. All right, but I think that's it. I'll just blabber and not make sense if I go on. Yeah, maybe I'll put my chin-ups here at the end just for fun. My main exercise for the back workout. 8 reps with 20 kilos. When I cut the fat, I'm gonna do 10 for sure. All right, peace everyone. Like, subscribe.